Daily meditation on the Bhagavad Gita. Day 2. The greatness and popularity of Srimad Bhagavad Gita has influenced positively or inspired millions of human beings all around the world. Especially, world leaders were positively influenced by its message. The Bhagavad Gita gives great motivation and hope to a sorrowful mind. It is a fact that the world offers black swans. Individual and collective suffering is inevitable. It is quite natural for a rational being to search for the cause of sorrow and suffering. It is by this quest that a person becomes a Buddha or a realized being. Here, the scene where Lord Krishna's divine counsel took birth is a war field. It is a history, Mahabharata. It is a source book on our history, culture, and essential counsel for our spiritual well-being. The master poet, sage Vyasa, has given a body to the life breath of Lord Krishna's message. The Bhagavad Gita contains 700 esoteric and divine messages. The Gita contains 700 verses. Each sloka is a poetic masterpiece of sage Vyasa. The scene is full of strife and confusion, reminding us of our daily lives. Bhagavad Gita, or the divine counsel, gives us strength to meet life with courage and wisdom. It is a rare phenomenon. An enlightened master, unarmed and peaceful, leads a bloody battle, yet remains cool. Only such a person can judge the situation meticulously. Arjuna, here the captain of the army, is all set to wage war against the wrongdoers, the evil foes of Kauravas. His army is much weaker when compared to that of the Kauravas. But Arjuna has already secured the greatest hero of our history, Lord Krishna, by his side. It is in fact this friendship that made Arjuna victorious despite a weak army. It is the right kind of motivation that makes us truly successful. Arjuna is so lucky to have Krishna. We too are lucky to enjoy his teachings by the grace of sage Vyasa. The entire Bhagavad Gita is a science of emancipation. Brahma Vidya, knowledge that liberates one from the clutches of mind. The Bhagavad Gita is revered as a divine mother, Amba. The cyclonic Hindu monk Swami Vivekananda said that the worshippers of Shakti, the primordial feminine power, respect her as mother. They call her Mother, Amba. The greatest respect is offered to the worship of the feminine energy, goddess, in India. We can assume that the Bhagavad Gita is Lord Krishna's feminine form, or Gita is the motherly aspect of Krishna. We have already seen Gita depicted as Bhagavati, or goddess, and Amba, or mother, by Madhusudana Saraswati. Why did Krishna advise Arjuna? Because Krishna was moved by the melancholy, the suffering of Arjuna. Krishna became a loving mother to Arjuna, and his motherhood is called the Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna begs like this, Shadhimam tvam prapannam, teach me, O Lord, I have taken refuge in you. This act of surrender, the surrender of our ego, is the qualification to learn the Bhagavad Gita. Gita's message shines fully in an egoless mind. It is only when the right attitude dawns in the disciple that the master also takes birth. It all depends on the learner, because the master doesn't categorize as guru or disciple. It is the disciple that brings out the wisdom of an enlightened master by the right attitude. A forlorn soul, a sorrowful mind, a dejected person cries and seeks help from the Almighty to solve his problems. When the yearning becomes mature, the master appears. Here, the Lord was just a companion to Arjuna. Only when the right yearning to know became so powerful that Krishna revealed his wisdom to Arjuna. So, Krishna is a friend turned master, a friend turned master as far as Arjuna is concerned. The one primary law of Guru is that a master must cross the river of sorrow before he starts teaching. A perfect master is all joy. He has transcended sorrow and desire, shoka and moha. That permanent abidance as the self is true realization. Bhagavad Gita, or the divine counsel, put Arjuna back to his true self. It will put us too to our original self, the blissful self. It is stated in the Gita Mahatmyam, Prarabdham bhujyamano hi Gitabhyasaratas sada sa muktah sa sukhi loke karmana nopalipyate. A person who studies the Bhagavad Gita daily, a person who contemplates the message of the Gita deeply, becomes free of sorrow. He becomes a joyful soul, and the world does not affect him negatively. This is the promise of Gita Mahatmya, the greatness of Gita.